Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be performing a miracle on this completely beat up and downright nasty 2007 Nissan Versa. It's been used as a work vehicle most of its life, and the result of that is deeply embedded dirt, stains, and body oils that aren't going to be easy to get out. Oh, and the steering wheel? Yeah, it's not supposed to be black like that, so stay tuned guys. By the end of this video, this car is going to be completely transformed. Hey, come on in, take a look at the car.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, it turned out really good. Okay, well, thankfully for me, the exterior isn't too dirty, so I can move through the pre-wash rinse pretty quick today. And after seeing how bad that interior is, I'm honestly not sure how clean I'll be able to get it. Working my way around the Versa, and for those of you who haven't seen last week's video of the Chevy Blazer, well, I'd highly recommend you give that one a watch after this one today, as it was one of those, let's say, unforgettable details, mostly due to what I found inside the vehicle, but the owner's reaction was pretty good too. Well, as I start on the door jambs here, it feels like I'm flying through this detail so far, but when I glance over a little to the right and see that giant mess waiting for me, it's a bit of a reality check, and I know I'm in for a long, long day, and it also leaves me wondering how a steering wheel ends up looking almost black. Clearly the abuse this vehicle suffered was off the charts. Now, as I used some of my bug remover to take care of the dead bugs on the bumper, I figured I'd explain the circumstances of this detail a little bit more. So the owner's girlfriend reached out to me about her boyfriend's car, obviously saying it's really dirty and whatnot, so pretty typical of how most people approach me for a detail. But when she told me her son is autistic and how busy they are with appointments, school, and work, well, I knew they could use a little bit of help, so I offered to take on the detail completely free of charge and to give the family a break to help ease the burden they're under a little bit, as they undoubtedly deserve it. Okay, well before I can get to work on the interior, I figured we'd play a quick little game of what's all that junk in the trunk. So we'll start with a pair of work boots, and then move to a bag full of wrenches, screwdrivers, and other tools, a couple of jugs of antifreeze, some empty energy drink cans, a tire iron, and of course every Canadian's best friend, a snow brush. Then of course jumper cables, because you never know when you'll need them. Then some random stuff, some seat covers, and no, the irony of those aren't lost on me. Then a tow rope, and I'll admit that one's a bit odd to find in a car. Then some other random stuff, a hard hat and a whacking stick, the floor jack to go with the whacking stick, an extension cord, and last but not least, the carpet floor mats, which are remarkably clean. That's quite the load of junk for one trunk. Alright, well after quickly disconnecting the battery and unhooking the electrical connections underneath the seats, I'll pull them out, and just as I suspected, it's quite a bit worse underneath them, as it looks like lots of nasty things have made their way down the crack beside the seats on both sides of the car. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, man, this carpet is going to be a real challenge to get cleaned up, well, you'd be right. The black stains in here are what I'm guessing is a combination of grease, oils, and of course just regular old dirt, but the fact that the carpet is a light color means there's no hiding any of it. So with any luck, I can get it all out, but given what it is, I'm adjusting my expectations a little bit at this point. Starting on the driver's side here, and with the car having over 355,000 kilometers on it, or about 220,000 miles, I'm pretty sure it's never been cleaned for there to be this much debris in the footwell here, but knowing it's been used as a work vehicle most of its life, with some of that coming on a farm, it makes a little more sense. Okay guys, well it's time to once again put my carpet cleaner to the test on these horribly dirty carpets and seats. So after mixing up a 10-to-1 dilution in my pump sprayer, I'll apply a liberal amount, and then pro tip, I'm using a fresh and brand new medium green drill brush, as that way it'll have the most amount of bite and give me the best chance of loosening up the stains, which I'd say worked pretty well. Now as I tackle all the caked on body oils from the driver's seat here, I wanted to let you guys know that the next Yard Geek video is coming your way in about 1 week's time from today. It's going live next Saturday, October 7th, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn the bell on so you get notified. But yeah, I'm just incredibly excited to be able to start making these videos for you guys, as I know you're going to love them. Now it doesn't always happen, but sometimes I do have to repeat the process a third time, as I still saw improvement after round 2, so hopefully it'll be perfect after this. Starting on the carpets now, and like I mentioned earlier, I had my doubts about whether all these grease stains would come out with the extractor, so for anything that lingers now, I'll hit it with the steamer later on and we'll hopefully be able to improve it even further. Here's all the nasty water sucked out of the Versa today. Gross. Okay, so this is probably the #1 most requested thing people want to know how to clean in their vehicle, and that's the seatbelts. So as you can see, this one is absolutely disgusting from years of filthy hands touching it. So using some APC and the steamer, it's able to loosen it all up, and then it's just a quick wipe down with a towel. Just make sure you do both sides of the seatbelt. Alright, well it's time for what I think is the main event, and that's this steering wheel. I've honestly never seen a steering wheel this caked in grime, though I can certainly tell that the leather has worn through in a few spots. But anyways, I'll start by spraying on some of my all-purpose cleaner diluted 4:1, hit it with the steamer and brush attachment, and then wipe off all the nasty sludge, slowly revealing the true color everywhere that isn't worn right through. And knowing that the owner told me he had used degreaser and a wire brush on this at one point trying to get it clean, I know it's not going to look perfect, but that's not the goal here. It's just to take it from nasty to something you'd actually be willing to touch. Alright, with the interior done, I'll pop back outside with some of my paint sealant, and using a soft black finishing pad on my polisher, I'll get to work applying a nice even layer on the paint, which I'll then buff off in about 5 to 10 minutes once it's hazed over. You can of course find this on my website at detailgeekautocare.com, along with my all-purpose cleaner, carpet cleaner, and every other tool and chemical you need to deep clean your vehicle.
Hey, come on in, take a look at the car.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
Looks super good. I'm actually really blown away.
You gotta take a look inside because that's where most of the work was.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow, look at this, Dom.
Pretty clean.
Stains are gone. The ultimate stain is in the back.
Wait a minute, is it still there?
We're gonna find out. Go pull that down, let's see.
It's gone.
It's gone. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. This looks like brand new. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. I'm actually speechless.
Yeah,
Like I said, I've never seen it.
It turned
before.
out better than I thought it would. So
Yeah.
yeah, some of those stains they look pretty set in there, but
Yeah.
came out.
Wow. I didn't think it would ever get this way.
Windows are like brand new.
It is. Wow. I gotta look at this side here.
Brand new 2007.
Oh my God. I'm blown away.
Yeah, looking good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
You
for
betcha.
sure. Cool.
Alrighty. Well, keys are in for you, so
Awesome.
enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see you guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if you were shocked at how good this car turned out, well, so was I. I honestly did not believe that those seats were going to come as clean as they did. So it's really not a bad looking car anymore, even though it's probably just going to get dirty again, but what can you do? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out the new channel, The Yard Geek. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.